Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Good evening, YouTube. Welcome to Learn by Cycle. They say a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. And I guess in many ways, this video is a single step. My name's Colin. Been living in China for about the last 16 years. And for me, it's probably time to make a change. And when I came to China, I was given the opportunity to travel. I was given the opportunity to see a part of the world that I had never been to. And it ended up being probably one of the most important experiences, or the most important experience of my life. While I've been here, I've gotten married, I've had a couple of children, and just had really just an amazing life. But like all good things, eventually it has to come to an end. And so it's time to make a change. And this week in my classes, my students and I, we've been talking about aspirations. And one of my students at the end of the class this week, he asked me, when I was a child, what were my aspirations? You know, what did I want to do? Or, you know, students often ask me this, like, what job did I want when I was a child? And I always tell them, if I'm being honest with you, I never really wanted to be anything. I don't know if that's strange or not. I kind of feel it is. You know, I never wanted to be an astronaut or a doctor. Or, you know, I didn't really want to be anything. I tell the students, I just wanted to ride my bike. For me, a bicycle was a vehicle of freedom. A bicycle got me out of my house. A bicycle took me into the woods, allowed me to hang out with my friends. A bicycle was a form of fun, a form of transportation. And I just have so many great memories of just riding my bike. And as I got older, I began to explore my city by bike. I can remember riding every day to school. Even in high school, my freshman year, I rode my bike a lot. But then, I don't know, for whatever reason, you know, I stopped riding for several years. And then in, I think 2005, I went to Europe. And I traveled for about a month. And while I was there, I rented a bicycle in Germany and rode around the city of Berlin one day, and I just had an amazing time. And so as soon as I got back to the US, I bought a bike again, and I began riding as often as possible. I was in graduate school, so I would just really ride back and forth to school and around my city. And then I moved to China. And the first thing that I bought was a bicycle. And having a bicycle allowed me to get around the city. It allowed me to form friendships. At different times, it provided me with different communities. It got me off into the countryside. It allowed me to get to places where foreigners had really never been. It allowed me to go to bike shops and talk to people about the local area and to find out more about the local culture. And I just ended up really exploring Sichuan, most of Sichuan. I've had a couple of other long rides outside of the province, but it just gave me an opportunity to see this country, and I've loved it. I've really loved it. My oldest daughter, she turned 12 this year, and when she was born, I dreamt of taking her around the world. You know, I just really wanted to show her the world. I wanted to travel with her as much as possible. And we've gone on some trips and we've done some backpacking. We've had some fun adventures. But I really haven't taken the trips with her that I want to take. And so I've really decided that I'm probably going to take both of my daughters, my 12-year-old and my 9-year-old, on a multi-country, multi-month tour. And the purpose of this tour is to develop their fitness, to allow them to travel and to see different countries and different cultures and different historical sites. It's also an opportunity for them to learn about the world around them, to learn how to fix a bicycle, to learn how to struggle, to learn how to deal with the weather, to learn about different historical sites that we visit and the people that we meet along the way. And so this has really given me the ambition to start a new YouTube channel that is kind of focused on bicycling, travel, fitness, and education. And not only am I gonna document our trip, but I'm also gonna document the process to get ready for this trip. That's gonna include physical preparation, mental preparation, preparing our bicycles, making plans, kind of setting up the finances to go at least 3 to 9 months without working and traveling. And so I'm going to bring you along on the journey. And at the end of this trip, if you're interested, contact me, because I really hope to bring other people on similar trips and to spread my love of bicycling. So I think this channel is going to be valuable. I think it's going to be entertaining. I hope that you learn a lot, and I hope you enjoy our adventures. And the other thing is, I hope you get out and make your own adventures. I hope that some of these videos inspire you to get out with your children and your family and to see the world. And you don't have to travel to another country. Like I said, my bicycle travel really began in my hometown, just traveling around my city. And that's how you begin. You don't got to ride hundreds of miles. Ride 5, ride 10. But again, I hope you enjoy this channel.